Next up on Jason's Video Game Source. Hey members, what's going on? Happy MLK Day today, by the way. I got some early impressions for The Legend of Heroes, Trails Beyond the Horizon. Yeah, it's a long name. I'm going to show you this. This is my only uh, The Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond or Through Daybreak. This is the only experience I got with this series, and I played a few hours. I think I made 70 gameplay videos for this. I don't have a hard copy of Beyond the Horizon, but basically it's a fun Japanese RPG developed by Neon Falcon. I think I pronounced that right, and published by NIS America. Um, a problem with me basically is that this is if you know the Marvel movies, right, where they have like 30 movies and it leads up. This game series has these three different arcs that lead up into this game. So basically, I'm missing like 99% of the content. Like I said, I barely play this. I know who Van Arkwright is and I know who Agnes is. That's pretty much it. So I jumped into this. I've been playing a few hours. It's a really good Japanese RPG. But I don't have a lot of exposition because I did not play any of the other arcs. The other arcs, there's a Daybreak arc, a Cold Steel arc, and a Sky Reverie arc. Didn't play none of that shit. So I'm like, jumping in basically. About to watch Marvel's The End Game and not knowing what the hell's really going on. But I'm having fun. My only issue with Trails Beyond the Horizon, I think, is there's too much exposition between the pacing. I don't like the pacing that much. Like for instance, the prologue, which did a great job delivering the combat gameplay mechanics, which there is a lot of in this game. By the way, it's a hybrid combat system. There's a field battle system and there's a command battle system. One's an action RPG battle system. One's a turn-based, the old-fashioned Japanese RPG. Take turns combat sequence. So I really like the prologue because it introduced all the characters from the arcs. See, Van Arkwright, who you see on my screen right now, and this is the gameplay from Beyond the Horizon. So basically, Van meets the other main protagonist pretty early in this game, and it sets across. It's basically about a race for the space program or something. Like this company launched a shuttle into space with activated a satellite and now has like mechs flying up into space, right? I guess in the past arcs they tried that and it failed, so everybody's kind of like freaking out story wise. Like how was this company able to get the space program and get shuttles and satellites up in the sky and running so fast? And the heroes, I don't know why. Like I said, I lost a lot of exposition because I didn't play the past games, but they're very concerned about it for some reason, which I guess I'll learn later. I mean, if I got 60 hours, I will finish this game. I plan on it throughout the course of the year. There's just so many games coming out at the end of January and well into June. But yeah, the combat, the gameplay mechanics, I'm learning it all. There's a lot to learn here. I'm in the Act 1, Part 1, and you're basically playing as Van Arkwright. But going back to learning about the various protagonists of the arcs, you do get to play as them pretty early on. You get to play as Kevin Graham, who's part of arc. I think it's Cold Steel, I believe. And you got Rian Schwartzer, who Van actually meets for the first time in person in this game, which is a cool cutscene. There's a lot of characters. I have to like learn their names, and there's combat wise, some are long range, some are short range. Combat, like you could plug and play anybody. It's pretty easy. And by the way, the difficulty to me, I'm playing on normal. Game doesn't seem that difficult. I haven't died yet. I've been playing for hours. I have not died yet. I beat 2 bosses, which are like side quests and stuff. I have not died yet, so I don't know if the game it just isn't that difficult or what. Because I remember, I think I did die in this game early on. The little I played of it. But other than that, the game's fun. It just has those moments where the pacing's thrown off a little bit because you just got done, learning the basics of the combat thing. You gotta read text for an hour and keep pressing the continue button over and over and over. Like, I gotta get back to combat because I feel I already forgot how to do all this shit. But it's such a long game. I'm sure everything will level out and stuff. So yeah, I mean it's a fun game. It's fun to play as an action RPG and as a turn based role playing game. And I just wish that I played the previous games, but I can't play everything. I try to, but it is impossible. There's no way everybody can play every video game. Um, but it seems like a good game. I'm definitely gonna try and go back to the Legend of Heroes, Trails Beyond the Horizon. These names are long as hell, man. Just see if I'm trying to remember anything. Oh yeah, it released on January 15th, a couple days ago. Matter of fact, January 15th, 2026, and believe it's out on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 1, PC, and I guess it's a big title for the Nintendo Switch 2, because the Nintendo Switch 2 is not even a year old yet, and it launched on the Nintendo Switch 2, so I guess that's a big deal. But yeah, I'm playing this on the PlayStation 5. And it's just a game that's so early, I don't know what's going on, but they did a good job at keeping me interested in the story. It just has so much text dialogue. And by the way, they do also have a voice dialogue too, which English and Japanese. I'm using the English. I'm sorry. I know. I don't know Japanese, so I don't pick it. But yeah, it's a lot of. I like the voice dialogue sequences. There's quite a bit of them too, early on in this game at least. So yeah, I'm able to follow the story pretty good. I just don't know the past because there are so many times where they're showing flashbacks of Van or Rian or all these various characters. They're showing flashbacks what happened in the past games. I didn't play none of that shit, so I'm like, I just feel like I'm missing something. Like I'm like the third wheel and shit, basically, in the conversations. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to upgrade. You unlock locations and to progress the story as you go along. Everything, there's a lot of menus. At first, I didn't like that there's so many menus and buttons. You got to press directional pads to do this, to do that, to upgrade the quartz and the shards and shit. Like, there's so much little menu allocations and the way to, you got to, figure out where to go and what to do, look at the map. But once you get a hold of that, it's solid. Once you get a hold of learning all the mechanics and tutorials and everything in the first, I say 2 or 3 hours, you're pretty much good to go. You can just enjoy the story at that point. So that's about it, members. And let me thank you again for becoming a member of Jason's Video Game Source. And that concludes The Legend of Heroes Beyond the Horizon. I keep looking at this shit. I don't want to ruin the name. Actually doesn't conclude. I'm going to talk about the visuals a little bit. The visuals are much improved compared to when I played this on the PlayStation 5. Everything, as you can see, I'm literally playing it right now. I was making gameplay videos this morning. And I'm about to play a gacha game on PS5 that releases like a day or two. So I was like, I got to get some kind of membership content out for the people about what I'm playing right now. And this is what I'm playing right now. But yeah, this is gonna have to probably wait. So it's gonna probably have to wait, probably through summer when the summer cool down. Because sometimes there's not a lot of games in the summer, and I could get into my backlog in the summer. But yeah, so the sound design and the music sometimes it plays a lot during menus and just sequences. The music's not that bad. Combat does have some flashy anime-esque sequences and stuff that's cool. But yeah, this is a game that's going to be a slow burn for me. It's going to be a methodical, slow burn JRPG. And when I beat it, I will definitely either write a review for it on the website, or I don't use AI in my reviews, by the way, on the website. And I will write a review or just give you a voice dialogue review. But that's going to be later. Later. So that's about it, guys. Again, have a good Monday here, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.